Hello.
Hi.
Hey
I'm
guys,
not
welcome
sure.
back to our channel. I don't know if you can hear us. Can you
Or
hear
if you are
us?
there even.
Oh, you can't hear us because of this. Hold on.
Hello.
Hi Dhaval, good morning. Can you hear us? Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome.
Hi Nigesh, Pranesh,
Nigel है.
Nigel. Okay, Nigel. आंखें खराब हो रही हैं. Mandeep, Gaurav, Sachin,
Pranesh.
Pranesh, hi. Meenakshi, hi.
A very good morning from Canada. Like, it's
आज
pretty early.
8 बजे हैं अभी और बाहर स्नोस्टॉर्म आने वाला है.
नहीं यहाँ भी चल रहा है.
चल
It's
रहा
in
है.
the middle of
कल भी आ रहा
snowstorm.
था.
Yes.
तो हम कहीं जा नहीं पा रहे हैं बिल्कुल भी. हाय मनदीप.
Hi Sarang. Hi Ravish. Hi Samson. Like Deepak. Sorry. Hi Amrit.
हाय हेलो 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 हेलो. ऑसम ऑसम. तो आज हमने सोचा कि हम थोड़ा सा बात करेंगे स्टूडेंट वीज़ास के बारे में. अब वीडियोस हमने बहुत बार बनाई हैं बट हमने सोचा कि आज हम थोड़ा स्टूडेंट वीज़ा के बारे में बात करते हैं. नाउ सिमरन के जो भाई बहन हैं दे हैव कम दे आर कमिंग हियर ऑन स्टूडेंट वीज़ा. माय कजन सिस्टर केम हियर ऑन स्टूडेंट वीज़ा. तो हमें थोड़ा सा एक्सपीरियंस हो गया है ऑफ स्टूडेंट वीज़ास एंड वी कैन. अभी भी हम कॉलेजेस के बारे में नहीं बता पाएंगे ये वाला कॉलेज अच्छा है, ये वाला कॉलेज खराब है. एंड उसके बारे में हम थोड़ी सी ये बात करेंगे कि हम हाउ कैन वी नो whether a college is good or bad. टेक्निक्स क्या होती हैं जानने की. ऑल दैट वी विल डिस्कस. a lot of people are saying that call slots नहीं मिल रहे. एक दो हफ्ते से मैंने कॉल स्लॉट्स खोले नहीं हैं बिकॉज आई वाज रियली बिजी विद द मॉर्गेज थिंग. बट अगले हफ्ते से
मतलब मुझे भी तब जब तक कॉल स्लॉट्स नहीं मिलते हैं.
तो मैं सुबह 7 बजे बैठ जाता हूँ और रात को 11 बजे तक आई हैव बीन ऑन कॉल्स एंड सलाम नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल. हाय जीशान. जीशान हमारी हर वीडियो पे पता नहीं कितने महीनों से
I know.
ही इज द
Hi,
फर्स्ट वन
Dishan.
टू. कोई नहीं जीशान आ जाएगा.
And
मस्त
a lot
एकदम
of
प्यार.
you, मतलब after the memorandum वाली videos जब बहुत ज़्यादा वो हुई थी, तो a lot of you have questions कि मतलब अगर हमारे points इतने हैं, what should be our next process, अगर हमें student visa के लिए apply करना है, तो वो सारे questions I know it's very overwhelming, but we'll try to answer as much as we can today. So that's the priority for today.
So guys, आज ask a lot of questions about student visa. Which province is better for PR considering studies and then PR? Yeah, that's the kind of questions. Let's just answer those. And beat may I'll also give some tips of how to know what's a good college and what's not. What's an okay college.
Yes.
तो एक क्वेश्चन पहले नीचे वाला कर देते हैं.
Okay.
क्या था? Which province is better for PR considering studies and then PR? स्टडीज में पहले ना हमें ये डिसाइड करना है अब एज के हिसाब से सब चीजों के हिसाब से. फर्स्ट वी नीड टू डिसाइड वेदर हमारे पॉइंट्स कितने बन रहे हैं फिलहाल. अगर हमारे पॉइंट्स बन रहे हैं 420 410 तब हमारे को ऐसा प्रोविंस चूज करना है जहाँ पे हमारा पीएनपी हो सके. तो उसके अंदर सस्काचुअन आता है जिसके अंदर यू गेट प्रेफरेंस. उसके अंदर अटलांटिक प्रोविंसेस आते हैं जिसके अंदर यू गेट प्रेफरेंस इफ यू हैव स्टडीड इन दोस प्रोविंसेस. बट अगर हमें ओंटारियो चूज करना है फॉर स्टूडेंट वीजा देन वी आल्सो नीड टू मेक श्योर कि हमारे पॉइंट्स जो हैं वो इनफ बन रहे हैं ऑलरेडी. ताकि जो हमारे जो स्टूडेंट वीजा के पॉइंट्स है 15 पॉइंट्स उससे हमारा कुछ हो सके. अगर हमारा 460 470 स्कोर है वी जंप टू 485. एंड उसके बाद ऑब्वियसली स्टूडेंट वीजाज यू आल्सो गेट 50 to 60 पॉइंट्स मोर इफ यू हैव 1 year ऑफ कैनेडियन वर्क एक्सपीरियंस इन एनओसी 0A and B. एंड अगर हम वो करते हैं देन द प्रोविंस एक्चुअली डजंट मैटर. बट पीएनपी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से स्टूडेंट अगर इफ यू हैव बीन अ स्टूडेंट इन ईदर एल्बर्टा सस्काचुअन मैनिटोबा and Atlantic provinces, you actually get a little bit more preference. Ontario में unfortunately उतना नहीं है. Yes, there's a student stream as well, but वो खुलते ही बंद हो जाती है. So that's the thing with that. But overall, I would say those are your options when it comes to PNP and student visas.
So next question is from Meenakshi. Is it possible that I apply for PR and my husband, who's a BTech, he applies for student visas? Considering सॉरी, तो मतलब एक बंदा पीआर के लिए अप्लाई करे और एक बंदा स्टूडेंट वीजा के लिए, इज दैट, डज इट मेक सेंस?
Why would you do that? Sorry, Meenakshi, I don't understand why would you do that. Just do one. If you are eligible for PR, then why do you want to go for
No,
student visa?
considering FSW draws नहीं हो रहे हैं in that situation, then like do you think कि एक बंदा like
See, जो IRCC की वेबसाइट है, they don't say कि स्टूडेंट वीजा के साथ पीआर अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते वो सब, बट ऐसा सुना है कि अगर हम पीआर अप्लाई कर रहे हैं एंड वन बंदा कर रहा है दूसरा बंदा कर रहा है, बट यू आर कंबाइंड, दोनों इकट्ठे ही कर रहे हो ना पीआर तो अप्लाई, बिकॉज यू आर अ कंबाइंड फाइल। अगर अलग अलग कर रहे हो दैट वोंट मेक सेंस, तो आई वुड से जस्ट चूज वन। अगर पीआर लग रहा है कि आएगा, हमारे पॉइंट्स बन रहे हैं 480 से ऊपर, 470 से ऊपर, then just wait for 2 or 3 months. After that just go for a PR, just choose one and stick with it. वही तो बहुत confusion होता है।
क्या? Okay. I am 10 years IT professional. I want to join the 1 year graduation diploma in analytics. Can I do that?
नरेंद्र, you can definitely do that. You need to make sure that ये जो diploma आप कर रहे हो that's in line with your field and it's going to contribute ओवर एंड अबव जो आपने 10 साल का एक्सपीरियंस करा है। ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि स्टेप डाउन है, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए आप डेटा साइंटिस्ट हो ऑलरेडी 10 साल से और उसके बाद आप एक डिप्लोमा कर रहे हो डेटा साइंस में, दैट वोंट मेक सेंस। स्टूडेंट वीजा हैज टू मेक सेंस, द कोर्स दैट यू चूज हैज टू मेक सेंस एंड दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। और उसके बाद जो एसओपी होता है वो बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग लिखा होना चाहिए, उसके अंदर बहुत सारी चीजें होती है। हमने एक वीडियो में डिस्कस करा था कि क्या क्या एस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं स्टूडेंट वीजा के, हम नीचे इसके डाल देंगे जितनी भी स्टूडेंट वीजा की वीडियोस थी, जितने भी पूरी प्लेलिस्ट थी। सो मेक श्योर दैट योर एसओपी इज गुड एंड डेफिनेटली ये जो गैप लोग बोलते हैं कि 10 साल का गैप है, ये गैप नहीं है, दिस इज एक्सपीरियंस एंड एज लॉन्ग एज यू चूज द राइट कोर्स यू शुड बी फाइन।
So next question is from Mohammad Murtaza Khan. Can I get PR after completing 1 year construction project management course and I have a job in Alberta? So guys, मतलब सबका यही क्वेश्चन है कि हमारे पॉइंट्स अगर आपके पॉइंट्स अगर 470 बन रहे एंड देयर इज अ स्कोप दैट वी कैन डू अ 1 year प्रोजेक्ट, अब 1 year प्रोजेक्ट से आपको 15 एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे एंड उसके बाद आपको 1 year का एक्सपीरियंस वर्क परमिट मिलता है। तो वो पॉइंट्स वर्क परमिट जो 1 year वर्क परमिट है उसके अराउंड 50 पॉइंट्स मिलता है, राइट?
मिलते हैं, बट
बट
द ओनली प्रॉब्लम इज कि 1 ईयर का आपने कोर्स करा, फिर 1 ईयर का आपको वर्क परमिट मिला, तो 1 ईयर मे नॉट बी इनफ टू गेट दोस 50-60 पॉइंट्स, बिकॉज हो सकता है हमारी उस टाइम पे जॉब ना लगे, 2-3 महीने बाद लगे, फिर हमारे पास सिर्फ 9 मंथ्स की जॉब होगी हमारे पास, राइट? सो 9 मंथ्स का एक्सपीरियंस कंप्लीट करने पे हमें मिलेगा नहीं, जो हमारे पॉइंट्स नहीं मिलेंगे 50-60 पॉइंट्स जो हमें वर्क एक्सपीरियंस के मिलते हैं, कैनेडियन वर्क एक्सपीरियंस के। सो आई विल रिकमेंड, अगर हमारे पॉइंट्स कम हैं like 470 460 से कम है, then come for a 2 year project। अब कई लोग ये भी पूछते हैं कि हम 1 ईयर के लिए आते हैं अभी कोर्स करने के लिए और फिर हम एक और कोर्स कर लेंगे। yes definitely you can do that। पहले 1 साल के लिए आओ, सी क्या जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, अगर जॉब नहीं मिल रही, कुछ नहीं हो रहा, तो then enroll yourself to a second course and then you will get a 3-year work permit।
yes, is it okay to do one? So that's question is done. I'm preparing for a July intake for MBA and UCW. Any review?
Okay, so Aditi, the best way to find a job, find the best college, हर चीज जो किसी और, जैसे आप हमसे पूछ रहे हो, हम उस कॉलेज में गए नहीं कभी, राइट? हम जिनको जानते हैं वो भी कभी नहीं गए। द बेस्ट वे इज यू सिंपली गो टू लिंक्डइन एंड लिंक्डइन पे एक ऑप्शन होती है जहाँ पे यू कैन सर्च फॉर पीपल गोइंग टू स्पेसिफिक यूनिवर्सिटीज। वहां पे जाओ, वहां पे लोगों को पिंग करो, वहां पे लोगों को कॉल पे बुलाओ, 7-8-10 लोगों को लिखोगे तो 2-3 लोग कॉल पे आने को तैयार हो जाएंगे। डू दैट एंड टेक रिव्यूज फ्रॉम दैट। देयर आर सो मेनी रेडिट ग्रुप्स, हर कॉलेज का एक रेडिट ग्रुप है, देयर आर डिस्कॉर्ड ग्रुप्स, देयर आर सो मेनी प्लेसेस वेयर यू शुड आस्क the people who have gone to those colleges and not to people who have not gone to the colleges, and that's why I would not recommend you asking us this question. There's no point because we have not gone to the university. So ask people on LinkedIn, that's the best way.
Sanjay asks, "Hey, both I have been following you from from the time you moved to Canada. Thank you, Sanjay. I have a question on spousal visa. My wife is planning to get her 1 year PG diploma this September. I want to move along. That makes sense, but आजकल spousal work permits, जो open work permits है, they are a lot delayed. We don't know whether you will get your visa at the same time as your spouse.
बट अप्लाई इकट्ठे करो। वी हैव अभी एक पोटैटो क्लब की कॉल हुई थी जिसके अंदर देयर वाज वन पर्सन हु अप्लाइड रिसेंटली टुगेदर एंड दे बोथ गॉट इट टुगेदर। सो ये थोड़ा इनकंसिस्टेंट है कि किसी का आ रहा है टाइम पे, किसी का नहीं आ रहा, but apply together. That will just increase your chances of getting a spousal work permit along with spouses student visa.
Pranesh asked, my profile goes like this. I am a PhD holder, age 32 years, marital status is single, overall IELTS is 7. ECA done, my CRC is 394, and EE, like, what do you suggest? Knock 4011.
I'm not sure what knock 4011 is, to be honest. I'm think it's a university professor या कुछ वैसा होगा. I think your IELTS is low.
Yeah.
And PhD के बाद यहाँ पे पढ़ना भी थोड़ा मुश्किल है, because you already have the highest level of education, unless you do like a management course here and then you say that you are going from education into management of education. That would still make sense, right? So you'll have to choose wisely if you are going for a student visa. Apart from that, I would like to know what your score is after CLB. अगर हमारा 8777 आता है तो because you have PhD and you'll get more points for it. So try for that as well. But student visa अगर करना है तो you have to be very smart in deciding कि PhD के बाद ऐसा क्या चीज, जैसे मेरे हिसाब से education में like if you've done PhD in a particular subject, you can choose a management course saying that you want to now manage or build a business या ऐसा कुछ, and that would actually could make sense.
So next question is, if any university college is not eligible under Ontario PMP but is DLI approved, will it affect our PR in any way?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see if I can get this information.
Yeah. Do we need to show a bank statement for SDS file? How much money and number of balance?
So guys, SDS scheme के अंदर look, so SDS, yes, you need to show some kind of proof that you can pay for your fees. Fees भी pay करनी होती है 1 year course की पूरी इसके अंदर. So they might ask for all these documents and number of balance, ये सब जो है I'll recommend. बहुत सारे लोग सोचते हैं कि अपने आप कर लेते हैं सब कुछ. मैं मानता हूं कि हमें कंसल्टेंट्स के पास नहीं जाना, बट फॉर स्टूडेंट वीजाज देयर आर पीपल हु विल डू इट फॉर फ्री बिकॉज दे आर एक्चुअली पेड बाय द यूनिवर्सिटीज. यू हैव चोपड़ास, जिसको क्या बोलते हैं,
TC Global
TC ग्लोबल इन दिल्ली. देन यू हैव IDP ऑल अक्रॉस इंडिया. इनके पास जाओ, इनको अपनी फाइल्स दिखाओ, इनसे गाइडेंस लो बिकॉज दीज गाइज आर रियली जेन्युइन बिकॉज दे आर पेड बाय the colleges and the universities in Canada and they don't charge you much. दूसरी चीज ये होती है कि अगर इनके पास जा भी रहे हो, देन ऑल्सो स्टे ऑन टॉप ऑफ योर एप्लीकेशन, स्टे ऑन टॉप ऑफ योर SOP. बिकॉज मेरे एक्सपीरियंस में ये लोग भी SOP उतना अच्छा नहीं लिखते हैं. सो वी नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट SOPs जो है वो हमारे एकदम A क्लास हैं. बट ओवरऑल गाइडेंस के लिए यू नीड टू गो टू दीज पीपल, दे आर वेरी गुड.
Okay, so can my wife get a student visa? She has not done a job after MBA 15 years back.
Yeah,
You should try. I think you have nothing to lose even if you try it out. Kya pata it works, and you have to show you have to explain why she was not working in the last 15 years. And आजकल मतलब Canada में and India में भी ये trend है कि mothers will be taking care of their kids who have taken a gap. If they're trying to study something, if they're trying to do a job, people accept.
but to be
them.
honest, the chances will be significantly lower than someone who has been working. So
For
that's
sure.
there. But yeah, अगर SOP में कुछ समझाने की कोशिश करें तो क्या पता वो ले लें.
And there's nothing to lose, right?
And हम कई बार हमें लगता है कि कोई मशीन है जो हमें रिजेक्ट और एक्सेप्ट कर रही है. It's not a machine. They are actually people who are looking at your SOP, so they might just understand where you are coming from, and that could work in your favor. So try.
Yeah.
But chances are significantly lower than.
As we said earlier, Deepak is saying we have an express entry profile and now we have applied for a college. Should we withdraw our EE profile or the visa? There can be chances of visa rejection. There could be. There is no right answer for it, but suggest
but
करते ही हैं
Deepak,
कि यार
yeah,
मत करो.
just make your mind and go towards one thing.
Yeah.
I understand that अगर आ गया तो या अब स्कोर पे भी डिपेंड करता है. 4 अगर 450 460 470 है, then probably it doesn't make sense to have an express entry profile. Just remove it and move to the student profile. Just make up your mind. A lot of people are just confused ये करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए. I understand it's a very difficult decision. Even if when your score is 470 480, it is obviously a very difficult decision. But I think we need to make up our minds and have one profile.
Yeah. Alex Parks, I'm 39 years now in Canada and post completion of masters in Canada for 1 year experience. I'll have 8777. I make 480 score. Is it good to for Express Entry 2024? Any suggestions?
या 2022 का ही नहीं पता अभी कि क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा है, तो 2024 का we don't know, but you are already here.
Yeah.
So that actually increases your chances because clearly अभी जितना भी इमिग्रेशन मिनिस्टर्स के इंटरव्यूज वगैरह आए हैं पीछे after they were appointed, Sean Fraser, so they actually said that student visas will be given priorities. People who are already in Canada will be given priorities. So yes, there is a very high chance that you will be invited in one or the other stream. अगर एक्सेस एंट्री नहीं है तो टीआर टू पीआर अगर फिर से शुरू होता है तो something, so the chances are pretty high.
Yeah. Next question is from Raven Crave. I have a 5 year gap between 12th and graduation. Will it work? I can justify the gap since I did a 1 year diploma, 6 months of certified music production courses, and 3.5 years of work experience. It's not a gap. You are doing something in there.
Absolutely. So SOP becomes very important.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have a gap, SOP is the make or break for you. And you need to make sure कि SOP बहुत ही मस्त लिखा जाए. And if you want to know कि SOP कैसे लिखना है, do follow our video. उसका लिंक हम इस लाइव के बाद डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल देंगे. Do follow that video to understand what goes into an SOP.
Next question is from Gursimran. Hi Gursimran, my name common name. Is teaching course a good option to land in Canada on student visas?
I don't know which teaching
Yeah.
course are you talking about, but yeah, if it makes sense, from your current experience point of view, then why not?
Faisal is asking, you also from finance department, so please add. Navjot ko finance department का नहीं है वो.
So guys, I just have a passion for personal
Yes.
finance. मैंने finance
अब कह सकते हैं अब है department का mortgages तो
हाँ,
अब
तो-
है, पहले नहीं था. He's an engineer, MBA.
yeah, so yeah, I have a very weird, I like trajectory when it comes to mortgages.
Yes,
But yeah,
finances.
I am not for finance, but yeah, I don't understand what your question is. So I don't think so. We have a couple of videos who were from finance and on accounting and stuff like that. So just watch those videos. You'll get some guidance there.
I'm 25 year old. I completed ITI in India. Now I'm in Bahrain working electrical. Even how to come to Canada.
Just
Abhishek-
go back to our videos
Yes.
and see
Yes.
what makes sense for you. Download our app Can Guide, read our ebooks, and you will get an idea of what you can do. But थोड़ा सा हमें पढ़ाई करनी पड़ेगी इसके ऊपर कि कैसे करना है क्या करना है, and the ebooks that we have is the first way to start.
Yes. So Wandra is asking, I have 12 years experience in HR at a leadership role today. Does it reduces my chances for student visa in a minutely related field like sociology?
You have to connect it really well.
Yeah.
Look, so मेरे को ऐसा लगता है storytelling is really important. पूरा life का मेरा if there's one thing which is important, in today's world is storytelling. And if you are able to connect your previous life to whatever you want to do in future, and then are doing education on that, why not, right? So just make sure that you are able to make a very strong connection between what you are doing now and what you want to do in future, and how will it help you grow as an individual. That's what matters. So yes, you can do that, but then the SOP will matter.
So Asmita is asking, is it possible student visas for people above 30 years of age?
Yes, absolutely. We made a video on that. There are many, 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 many people who are over the age of 30 who are studying here. So 100% it's possible.
Do I need to do ECA verification of bachelor's degrees for study visa? Yes, you need to.
Yeah.
बहुत लोग ना फिर से क्वेश्चन मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा भी कॉमन हो गया कि लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर अप्लाइंग फॉर देयर ECAs कि हमारे पास मास्टर्स है तो हम मतलब कि बैचलर्स कराएं कि ना कराएं. अब ऐसी बहुत कम मास्टर्स हैं जो कि वेस्ट स्पेसिफिकली जस्ट एक्सेप्ट इट एज मास्टर्स फ्रॉम इंडिया. तो बहुत ही या 2 या 3 है. मतलब मेरे टाइम पे सिर्फ MCA थी बट लेकिन अब तो वो भी नहीं है. अगर आप MCA हो तो यू स्टिल हैव टू गेट योर बैचलर्स आल्सो इवैल्यूएटेड. सो दोनों कराओ हमेशा just to save on time. Next.
Is BCPNP an option after completing studies? Yes, if you have, especially if you have done your, होता क्या BCPNP में एक job offer चाहिए होती है from British Columbia. Now the job offer के chances जो होते हैं they increase a lot if you have done your studies in British Columbia, right? So British Columbia में studies करी हैं, you create a network there and then you get a job. लोगों को लगता है कि ये ना इस वाले province, it's not about that, you know. जहाँ से आपने पढ़ाई करी है वहाँ पे आपका नेटवर्क बन जाता है and therefore the chances of getting a job from there increase, and because BC PNP में job offer चाहिए होती है, then obviously if you have done your studies from BC, there's a higher chance that you will get a job and therefore a PNP invite.
Yeah. Next question, Aditi, I think आपको MBA या
I am a graduate, complete BCom in 2016. Since then, I am working in insurance sector. Now I am preparing for July intake for MBA in UCW BC. Any review? Again, guys, we don't know. You know, just search on LinkedIn for people who have done their MBAs from UCW. You will find hundreds of them. Search for it and ask them. There are so many forums where you can do that as well. But do not ask people who have not done MBA from UCW.
Bharat is asking, I'm 45 years old. What's the best option for me to relocate?
Looks like 45 business visa will be a good option. We have made videos on that with Ace Law, and we'll be doing more videos with them very soon. But business visa will be a good option for you.
So next question is from Sonu. I have banking and financial experience of 9 years. Now I'm applying for 1 year PG course in financial planning services from Conestoga College, Kitchener. What do you think the job market after it?
Job market for financial planning is amazing. Self-employed opportunities भी बढ़ जाती हैं. As a financial planner, you can do your securities course. You can, do like you can professionally manage people's portfolios. So there are certifications for that. You can be a mortgage agent just like me. So there are opportunities of self-employed as well. But if you want to do a job, there are opportunities, here as well. Kitchener में अभी financial planning के opportunities are less depending on which field you want to join. Toronto side पे ज़्यादा हैं वो वाली opportunities, but still, I'm pretty sure that as we go along, Kitchener में भी ये वाली opportunities काफी आनी शुरू हो जाएंगी.
KK Jain is asking, can one like polio apply for student visa? I mean, medical clear होगा?
No idea, because we are not medical professionals. If you don't require ongoing care, I don't think it should be a problem, because that's one thing that we understand. If you have had it always and you have been living with it and you don't require ongoing care, you should be fine. But again, we are not medical professionals, so we can't tell.
How do I need to show financial capability for a second year fees if I apply under SDS?
I don't think so. You just need to provide first year. They might ask, right? So you can't say that they can't ask, right? So they might ask. Sometimes they ask for collateral as well. अपने parents के account में bank balance दिखाओ, and letter उनसे लिखा जाएगा कि they'll pay, या फिर, so all that is sometimes important, but first year is most important when you're applying.
Yeah. So the next question is from the wall. Nice. Do someone start getting invitation as soon as someone is done making the e-profile, or does it takes like 2 to 3 months?
It can happen as soon as possible, but अभी recently नहीं आ रहे हैं draws, and therefore it's taking a lot of time. But जैसे हमने जब profile बनाया था, जब हमने profile complete करा था, हमारा अगले दिन ही आ गया था. So it depends on when the draws
So
start.
let me explain a bit here. So basically क्या होता है कि जब draws आ रहे थे, every 2 weeks there used to be a draw. Every like second Wednesday there used to be a draw. अगर आपकी EE प्रोफाइल में आपके इतने पॉइंट्स बन रहे हैं तो you would get in that draw, you would get the invitation. अगर आपके नहीं बन रहे then you have to wait for जब आप eligible होगे. अब क्योंकि FSW draws पिछले 1 साल से नहीं हुए हैं since last December, तो like it is taking time unless you can get in like an province invite.
PNPs अभी भी चल रहे हैं, कल भी एक आया PNP draw. So PNPs अभी भी चल रहे हैं, but yeah. Can grandfather's FD be used as proof of funds or mother's property if you are married? You'd have to write a gift letter and वो सब दिखाना पड़ेगा उसके लिए. So we have made several videos on that. If it's close family, yes, you can.
Okay, next question. Is it possible to convert Canada visitor visa into a work permit visa?
Look, so there's no right answer for that, to be honest. कई लोगों का हो जाता है, कई लोगों का नहीं हो पाता. It all depends on your networking skills. कुछ लोग have been successful in doing that, but it's a massive risk, because I am pretty sure that there are more people who are unsuccessful. It's just that we don't know of them. but it's difficult, you know, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
मैं अगर अभी आता टूरिस्ट वीजा पे और उसको वर्क परमिट पे कन्वर्ट करना होता और मेरे पास इतने पैसे ना होते, you know, and I can't fail in this, I would not do it.
Yeah.
Right? So अगर आपके पास बहुत सारे पैसे हैं और थोड़े से पैसे कर कर आप एक ट्रिप कर रहे हो कनाडा में and then you are thinking of doing that, then it might make sense, but yeah.
So Shiryansh though she's asking CRS 466 go with PNP or with 471 wait for express entry FSW मतलब और क्योंकि knock to 172 है so I would suggest just go for PNP if you're getting an option. Don't wait. Last year a lot of you know like हम लोगों ने बहुत सारे कि हम लोग wait कर लेते हैं. I know it is difficult you know to be in that situation but जो हाथ में आ रहा है ले लो.
PNP I think is a better option right now. Just जल्दी आ रहा है. My score is 468. My highest qualification is MBA passed in 2020. So should I go for student visa or create access entry profile with this score? Go for student visa. 468 was a good score. Is still a good score. You know, I'll not take anything away from people who have over 460. But yeah, student visa might be a better option right now considering the last memorandum marathon.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. 27-year-old BE engineering tech.
Yeah.
MBA,
5+ years of
5 years.
experience, production planning and procurement, which is the best place to move for NOC. Guys, it doesn't matter. You know, mechanical engineers के लिए लोग बोलते हैं Alberta is good, Saskatchewan is good, but to be honest, what matters is कि आप कोर्स सही चूज कर रहे हो और आपको कहाँ रहना है, right? You are 27 years old. अगर आप कोई SOP में गलती नहीं करते या फिर you know, so there's no reason to believe that आपका student visa reject होगा. So just make sure that you are applying for the right course and you are applying for a place where you want to actually live and just go for it. Mechanical engineers सब जगह हैं, it's not one province or the other. But yeah, just choose and go for it.
So Sachin is asking, can you please help me with the best course to choose after Bachelor's of Commerce, BCom? What should be the best option, BT diploma or MBA? Sachin, एक चीज ना I would suggest do something that you think that you like. मतलब BCom is a very generalized course, I think that. But like if you want to go in that field, choose you know something from that. Not just because कि सब MBA कर रहे हैं या सब ये वाला diploma कर रहे हैं या BA business analytics का कर रहे हैं तो I'll also do that. Do something you're getting an option to choose something that you might like.
मैं ना एक चीज बताता हूँ. So जो मेरे experience में what I have realized, and I'm an MBA, right? So I'm a generalist, and मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि if you choose a profile or a field which is specialized, कनाडा में नॉर्थ अमेरिका में उसकी वैल्यू ज्यादा है. So for example, Simran is an app developer. Now IT में सब होते हैं, but Simran is an app developer, so it's a niche profile. Same for me. मैं मेरी एक्सपीरियंस की वजह से मैं मार्केट रिसर्च में चला गया and market research becomes marketing का एक niche profile and therefore there was more demand for me. Yes, there are less jobs, but जो jobs हैं उसके अंदर बहुत कम अच्छे लोग हैं and therefore there is more you know opportunities in terms of salaries, in terms of, so I think people who are specialized they end up making more money and being more happy in a place like North America जहाँ पे specialization की बहुत ज़्यादा demand है. MBA to be honest is not really a specialization. It's a very generic you know like course that helps you manage well, you know, whether it's marketing or finance or whatever. So just make sure that you're, I think, choosing a specialization. That's what I would have done. सर अगर 12th के बाद रिजल्ट जून में आएगा तो मैं सितंबर इनटेक में जा सकता हूँ, जा सकते, I don't know, it's not enough time to be honest. And 12th के बाद जाना चाहिए कि नहीं जाना चाहिए, that's what you know you should be asking. मेरे हिसाब से it's too early. You should do your bachelor's in India and then come to Canada for your you know post graduation masters. It just makes better monetary sense with that.
Virendra, hi love, I'm from Lucknow. I've chosen GBM diploma. I want to start my career in supply chain after my studies. I want to move to Alberta for job and bam. Nice. Good
Absolutely. Yeah, supply chain का डिमांड बहुत ज़्यादा होने वाली है आगे और अभी भी है फिलहाल भी.
Yes.
Yeah, so supply chain is yeah
The world is right now in supply chain chaos,
बहुत
actually.
क्राइसिस चल रहा है सप्लाई चेन का, सो देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ जॉब्स दैट कम इन, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन सप्लाई चेन में हम कहाँ पे जाते हैं, किस डिपार्टमेंट में जा रहे हैं। जैसे मैं रिप्लेनिशमेंट में था, इनसाइट्स एंड रिप्लेनिशमेंट, लॉजिस्टिक्स, बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं। सो जस्ट मेक श्योर दैट यू आर चूजिंग जो चीज आपको पसंद है, बट सप्लाई चेन ओवरऑल इज रियली गुड।
Me and my wife are in two different countries and we have received IT. Can we take our medical in our present locations and then submit and upload all the documents when ready? Should be explained in LOE.
I think you can.
Yeah.
You can take medicals in two different countries. LOE में डाल देना. It's not. I don't think it's mandatory.
Yeah.
But डाल दो तो कोई हर्ज नहीं है उसमें.
Chaitanya is asking, as a graduate student opting for 1 year PG certificate is good. I'm unable to find a PGDM or certificate course of 2 years, and if I apply for a visa with diploma courses, then what are the chances of getting a visa?
Do two courses, right?
हाँ.
अगर एक नहीं मिल रहा तो दो courses कर लो, फिर भी
Yeah.
आपको 3 years का work permit मिल जाएगा यहाँ पे. मेरे को personally ऐसा लगता है, and you know, I've talked to a couple of people who have done 2 year courses versus 1 year. I just feel that 2 year course may, because you have more stability and you build a better network, a deeper network. It's just better to get a job after that. 1 year में क्या होता है, एक साल हमने कुछ करा, एक साल हमने कुछ करा, हमारा network भी split हो गया. So to be honest, student visa is all about networking. Student visa हमें लगता है कि हम पढ़ाई करने के लिए आ रहे हैं यहाँ पे, हम पढ़ाई करने के लिए नहीं आ रहे हैं. To be honest, I don't think जो पढ़ाई हमें कराई जाती है, that's up to the mark जो real world में होता है. जैसे personal finance तो कोई सिखाता ही नहीं है, जो कि सबसे बड़ा skill है. So I would say that you are coming to Canada for student visa, you are actually coming for a good network. हमारे आसपास जो हमारे friends हैं, हमारे professors हैं, जिनसे जहाँ पे भी हम jobs कर रहे हैं, part time jobs, that's how you build a network so that you get a better job later. You are actually not coming here to learn, unfortunately.
Yeah, like all the education system is like that. Not just मतलब ठीक है, यहाँ पे I really like that कि आप बहुत सारे मतलब course in the sense आप मतलब कि you prepare presentations, you present them. That really helps you, you know, for a person like me जो बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब I used to go in competitions but I'm not that very like, you know, I was not very outspoken about certain like opinions नहीं होते थे मेरे पास. So with all these presentations, it was like it helps you, you know, come out of your shell also and not be afraid of talking to people.
100%. Can both husband and wife apply in the same intake? Yes, you can. There's no one stopping you.
Yeah.
If you really want to study, both of you, then why not? But otherwise, एक बंदा student visa apply करे, एक बंदा open work permit based on student visa इकट्ठे, and you should be fine. Atlantic immigration pilot तो बढ़िया है ना? Yes, absolutely. Atlantic immigration pilot is good. They require a job offer. तो उनके लिए बहुत बढ़िया है जिनको यहाँ पे कनाडा में ऑलरेडी पढ़ रहे थे. बाहर से it's rare that you get it, but you can.
What is the scope of cybersecurity? Cybersecurity, guys, if you think of doing it, so my brother who's coming is also doing his cybersecurity course, and आजकल के time पे it's one of the best courses that you can do. And I like do it only when you like that field and not just कि job अच्छी मिलेगी.
And cybersecurity, मैं जब अपना FigJam वाली वर्कशॉप करता हूँ ना, तो someone was asking how to join FigJam. So Chintan, you should subscribe to our waitlist, and उसके अंदर बहुत जल्दी सेशंस आने वाले हैं, and you can just join there. बट मैं उसमें भी यही बोलता हूँ कि हम ना यहाँ पे आके गलती मैंने भी यही करी थी कि आई अप्लाइड फॉर फील्ड्स जिस फील्ड में मैं था, which was agency model, and agency models were not doing well in pandemic. So it's very important that we apply for fields and industries which are actually doing well, and cybersecurity is one of them because सब कुछ online चला गया है, so cybersecurity becomes all the more important, not just for big businesses anymore. छोटे business के लिए भी privacy is important, cybersecurity is important. So and therefore the scope of cybersecurity is really good. And since cybersecurity, there are so many things that are actually doing well. अपने just आसपास देखो, right? Netflix वगैरह is doing well, you know, from a e-learning is doing well. All these things will continue to do well after pandemic because it just exposed, you know, कि recession है या जो मर्जी है, ये सब चीजें तब भी चलेंगी.
Yes.
Online shopping, right? So apply for universities and courses which actually get you there.
Yeah. Next question is from Sanjeev. I am a lawyer and I worked in sales and marketing for 3 years. My CRS is 468, and should I wait for PR or go for education visa?
So 468 sales and marketing, अगर 0241 ऐसे type का है NOC code, तो you can actually get an OINP as well. So just explore OINP first. It does not require you to have an education in sales and marketing. अगर lawyer भी हो तब भी ठीक है. And yeah, just make sure that you have covered your OINP first. And अगर नहीं हो रहा है उसमें, then student visa makes sense.
Next question is from Anish. What is the scope for nutritionists and dietitians, and which provinces? Canada is one place where people are very about their health, and तो इसलिए scope तो है. But I am not the right person to answer about the scope. Online जाओ, there are so many courses here. Search them and try to understand like from them instead of from us.
So Anish, एक चीज मैं बोलूंगा from a nutritionist dietitian point of view, depends on whether you want to do a job or you want to run a business. So उस पर भी बहुत ज़्यादा डिपेंड करता है. दोनों अप्रोचेस बिल्कुल अलग हैं. अगर आपको जॉब चाहिए तो देन ऑब्वियसली न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट डाइटिशियंस हर हॉस्पिटल में रिक्वायर्ड होते हैं ये सब, एंड देयर आर जॉब्स अवेलेबल on that point of view. So उसकी अलग रिसर्च करना. But if you want to become your self-employed dietitian and nutritionist, then you need to create a social media presence, and वहाँ से you will get more business. Just make sure what you want to do when you are a nutritionist or a dietitian, and then have a different approach for that.
Nusrat is asking, 29 years old, 462 NOCs to 174. Should I go for student visa? I already have masters.
Yeah, I think you can. 2174 में OINP भी आ सकता है. So just make sure that you cover off OINP. अगर अभी तक नहीं आया तो yeah. So if you really want to come, absolutely.
कहाँ चला गया? Sorry. Yeah. Next question is from Anmol. I have done +2 in India, and I moved to Ontario in 2-year program. Now I'm looking to move for PR. I'm confused between Alberta or Winnipeg.
Winnipeg is slightly better, is what I hear. If you've done a course in Winnipeg, or if you are in Winnipeg, the MPNP program is really suited. Alberta का थोड़ा सा transparent नहीं है program, so that's why it's a little bit of a risk. But yeah, Winnipeg could be a better if PR is your only objective. Scope of digital marketing, absolutely 100% digital marketing के बिना आज की डेट में कोई बिजनेस नहीं चल सकता. So definitely, and आगे आने वाले टाइम में भी नहीं चल पाएगा. So digital marketing is amazing. And यहाँ पे फ्री कोर्सेज अवेलेबल. मेरे को बहुत अंडररेटेड लगता है डिजिटल मार्केटिंग. फ्री कोर्सेज अवेलेबल हैं. फेसबुक ब्लूप्रिंट करो, दैट्स नॉट वेरी एक्सपेंसिव. गूगल के कितने सारे कोर्सेज हैं. There's so much information available online. It's very, very underrated.
And I also think if you are very interested in digital marketing, you should I would do that. जैसे small time, smaller influencers just want to go in the market. You can help them, create content and advertise, take them as a use case and build their profiles. So when you go for a job, you will have something to show for कि you help them grow. You created content like this, or you design their profile like in a specific way. It will help those also. और आपकी भी मतलब you can apply whatever you learn on Google marketing का course है या जो भी Facebook marketing का, you'll learn at the same time. So that will be very helpful for you. Next question is from Alan. Hey, this is Alan and I'm 30 at present. My CRS is 400, an advocate, and have been practicing for 6 years now. In the EE pool, but not getting anything from PNP. Should I go for a student visa?
It's very unlikely if you are a lawyer that you will get a PNP invite. So don't wait for PNP. Go for a student visa. I think your IELTS is low. See, student visa is not a replacement for IELTS. IELTS abhi bhi dena padega. It cannot replace your IELTS. So just make sure that your IELTS is good, and then apply for student visa if still you are not making points.
So next question is from Bahar. We are parents of a 3-month-old, and I have got admission in Seneca. What are the chances we 3 will get a student visa?
See, अलग-अलग अप्लाई करोगे तो चांसेस जो हैं वो रिड्यूस हो जाते हैं, राइट? क्योंकि इतने सारे लोग अब स्टूडेंट वीजा अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. अब बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं कि बेफालतू में रिजेक्ट करे जा रहे हैं स्टूडेंट वीजास. पीपल दैट वी नो, a lot of them have not gotten rejections, right? The problem is कि बहुत सारे लोग स्टूडेंट वीजा अप्लाई कर रहे हैं एंड सीट्स जो है वो अभी भी लिमिटेड है. पहले ऐसा नहीं होता था. पहले जितने लोग अप्लाई कर रहे थे, द रेशियोज वर इन लाइन, राइट? अब ऐसा नहीं है. अब कम सीट्स हैं, ज्यादा लोग अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, इसलिए रिजेक्शन ज्यादा हो रहे हैं. यू जस्ट नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर राइटिंग द राइट SOPs and choosing the right course. That becomes all the more important now. But yeah, if you are, a family of three, I will recommend to just come one person on student visa, one person on open work permit, and the kid automatically gets, a student visa. That is the best approach in my view.
Next question is from Taran. Please give suggestions regarding student loans for 1 year diploma. Does it give tax benefits if you have taken a loan from an Indian bank?
Ask your CA in India. We don't know, and you should always check with your CA in India whether you will get any tax benefits or not.
But there's another thing, right?
I don't
नहीं,
think they
नहीं. So जो tax, if you studied here, like after in your work permit, जो tax points होते हैं.
from Indian bank.
हाँ, अगर आपने
In
loan.
Canada,
नहीं, so the question is, हाँ, इंडिया में tax benefits मिलते, कनाडा में tax benefits मिलते हैं कि नहीं मिलते हैं? So अभी हम लोगों को इस बारे में पूरी knowledge नहीं है, but if you study here, तो जो साल आपने पढ़ाई करी होती है, उसके बाद जब आप work permit लेते हो या जब आपको tax pay करना होता है, you get some tax credit points.
Yeah,
you get some credits जो कि आपकी फीस पे, आपकी पढ़ाई के कितने ईयर उस पर डिपेंड करता है.
But वो तब भी मिलेगा अगर आप लोन नहीं लोगे.
हाँ.
That's actually based on your student fees that you paid. तो वो लोन से डिपेंडेंट नहीं है, बट इंडिया में मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा टैक्स ब्रेक, दैट यू शुड चेक विद एन इंडियन CA.
Yeah. Arvind is asking, I've completed BTech in PGDM in marketing and applied for a business analytics. I had Express Entry 465, visa rejected. Can you suggest?
Yeah, I don't know if you got it into business analytics or not, but that seems like a good approach, and student visa is the thing for you. 100%.
No, student visa got rejected. Why do you think it got rejected? Their क्या perspective है?
Look, so rejection के reason सिर्फ दो होते हैं कि हमने कोर्स और कॉलेज ठीक से चूज नहीं करा, और अगर वो ठीक चूज करा है, which I think you did, हमने SOP ठीक से नहीं लिखा या फिर डॉक्यूमेंट्स हमने गलत अपलोड कर दिए. Those are the reasons for rejection. SOP is the single most, or which is important, but it's the most important thing when you are applying for a student visa. If you get that wrong, अगर एक भी चीज अगर ऐसा भी लिख दो कि it will help me get jobs internationally, मतलब we have to be very specific कि हम इंडिया में आके, होम कंट्री में आके ये करेंगे. You can't just write anything. You can't go wrong on your SOP. I cannot stress this enough.
Nova Scotia versus Nova Scotia versus New Brunswick PNP.
Both are okay. दोनों के जो invitations होते हैं वो उसी हिसाब से आते हैं जितनी population है वहाँ पे. What depends is that आपको कहाँ पे रहना है. Nova Scotia is a bigger city, so probably it makes sense for you to go to Nova Scotia, but it depends on where you want to do and what course you want to choose.
Next question: Scope of addictions counseling or social work. 1 year PG diploma after masters from India.
I think we don't know, but I am pretty sure that यहाँ पे काफी ज़्यादा scope है, because यहाँ पे addiction is a big problem in North America, and I'm pretty sure that there are counselors available and there are very many opportunities available, when it comes to social work here.
A Jen is asking, ONP cutoff restricted to 467. My NOC is 1122, covered under ONP, but my score is 468. Yes, I know, it's like heartbreaking when you are just like one step over the.
एक तो मेरे को ONP का समझ ही नहीं आता कि ये करते क्यों है. मेरे को बड़े पैदल लगते हैं ये लोग. तो मैं ये लाइव में कह रहा हूँ कि ये बड़े पैदल लोग हैं. सिंपली कट ऑफ रखनी क्यों है ऊपर वाली. I don't get it.
Seriously,
पहले मेरे को समझ आता था कि एक्सप्रेस एंट्री ड्रॉज होते थे एंड उससे नीचे वाले स्कोर जो होते थे वो ONP में करते. दैट मेड सेंस कि एक्सप्रेस एंट्री ड्रॉ 469 से ऊपर वाले को ले रहा है और 468 के नीचे वाले ONP को कर रहे हैं. बट अब तो एक्सप्रेस एंट्री ड्रॉ ही नहीं हो रहे. सो आई हैव नो आइडिया व्हाई दे पुट एन अपर कट ऑफ.
So Nigel is asking me, if I have not applied for SOWP along with study visa, then what is the best time to apply for SOWP? The context of study program is in May 22.
If I have not applied for SOWP along with study visa, then what is the best time to apply for SO? Work permit जो होता है.
Yeah.
So कई लोग बोलते हैं कि immediately नहीं करना चाहिए, but कई लोगों का हो भी जाता है. But most of the people who don't apply, साथ में, they do it after you get your student visa, and the chances actually increase. So that's the time to do it, in our view.
Yes. So next question is from Angad. He's saying, I have got admission at a university. Now I would be applying for a student visa. So do I have to delete my EE profile?
हमने अभी थोड़ी देर में डिस्कस करा था ये पहले कि we should consider डिलीटिंग आवर ई प्रोफाइल। अब ऐसा कहीं पे लिखा नहीं है कि नहीं कर सकते, डुअल इंटेंट ये वो, बहुत सारे फोरम पे लिखा हुआ है कि हमें डिलीट करना चाहिए, तो कर दो डिलीट, क्योंकि अब तो एक जगह पे हमने पकड़ ही ली ना लाइन, तो व्हाट्स द पॉइंट, फिर से बना लेना जब स्टूडेंट वीजा हो जाएगा।
Yes. Next question. Okay. I'm 25 with bachelor's in computer sciences from India and CRS 462. Should I go for master's or express entry?
462 go for study visa.
Yeah.
Anything under 470 you should seriously consider study visa, अगर PNP में नहीं हो पा रहा तो।
Yes.
कंप्यूटर साइंस में करिए, एक्सपीरियंस देखना पड़ेगा क्या है। Guys, OINP is very underrated. I don't know why a lot of people in 460s with app development and IT experience are not considering OINP. So OINP को थोड़ा सा और भाव दो, because that's the single most consistent PNP program in Canada.
Yeah. Simran is asking, I'm 26, single, bachelor's
उसका नाम
plus.
सिमरन है तो उसका पड़ेगी।
हाँ?
Guys, अपने नाम सिमरन कर लो।
2 years of work ex plus 1 year of study abroad in China. My CRS is 459. Considering a PGDM course in Canada, would it make sense for PR?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
will 2 years experience. I think your score is low because you have 2 years experience, I think.
Yeah.
But you can either increase your experience to 3 years, एक साल बाद you can apply, or if you want to study, definitely.
Next question is from Shraddha. Hi, cybersecurity courses are mostly 1 year. So what will I do for second year course? I want to make my current cybersecurity. अच्छा श्रद्धा, मतलब this is a very good question. It doesn't mean कि अगर आप एक साल ये कोर्स कर रहे हो तो आप दूसरा कोर्स नहीं कर सकते हो, even if you want to make a career in cybersecurity. मतलब you can just एक साल का वो करके then find a course that can, you know, that will enable you to get, you know, a 3-year work permit. मतलब इसको एज अ टूल देखो इंस्टेड ऑफ कि मतलब अगर मेरे को दूसरा कोर्स पे क्या करना पड़ेगा तो मैं साइबर सिक्योरिटी भूल जाऊंगी। भूल थोड़ी जाओगे यार जो पढ़ोगे।
And choose the second course in line with cybersecurity. So, for instance, if you are, into cybersecurity, you also need management skills, right? So maybe choose a 1-year diploma in management, studies or something like that, international business management, yeah, ऐसा कुछ, so that it complements your cybersecurity का course, and then you are able to use those both to get a job.
Next question is from Ice and Fire Gaming. Scope of blockchain dev. Scope मतलब कि possibilities और jobs की आगे आने वाले टाइम में बहुत ज़्यादा होने वाली है. But currently, if you look at jobs, they are very less because not a lot of companies are in this area. But आगे स्कोप बहुत ज़्यादा होने वाला है because of launch of Web3, Ethereum पे बहुत सारी DeFi जो apps बन रही हैं. So they are gonna be big. But right now there are very few people who do that. Even in US also, मतलब jobs हैं but कम होंगी because not a lot of people are doing it. Next question. I'm doing MPhil and my husband has an MS in journalism. Is it better for us to come on a student visa or apply for a PNP considering my husband cannot give an IELTS but I can? What is better?
Depends on your score. But yeah, makes sense. One person comes on a student visa. See, PNP, the question is not, I don't understand the full context. हमारे को score नहीं पता कितना है. But if the score is not enough and PNP अगर नहीं हो रहा, because journalism का I am not sure if there are any PNPs who will take journalists. So I'll recommend that you come on student visa अगर score इतना नहीं बन रहा, and then apply for work permit for your spouse.
Karan is asking, जो कि शायद अगर मैं भी तो मतलब 5-6 साल पहले पूछती तो मेरा भी ये क्वेश्चन होता। 12th रिजल्ट ज्यादा मैटर करता है या आइल्स 12th का रिजल्ट फॉर स्टूडेंट वीजा, यस, इट मतलब कंसिडर करते हैं वो कि आपकी जीपीए कितनी थी। तभी नवजोत सजेस्टेड कि आप मतलब पहले अपना बैचलर्स करो इंडिया में, देन कम हियर आल्सो। फॉर स्टडी वीजा इट माइट बट नॉट अ यार पता है एक तो ना हम लोग, मैं तो ये मतलब कमिंग फ्रॉम अ पर्सन हु वाज वेरी स्टूडियस, हम लोग एग्जाम्स को बहुत बड़ा बनाते हैं इंडिया में कि मतलब मेरे 90% नहीं आए, मेरे 60% आएंगे तो मुझे कहीं कॉलेज में एडमिशन नहीं मिलेगा। यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होता है। मतलब it's not just about your marks, it's about you as well. A lot of people get scared of exams and they perform really like low as compared to जिनको जितनी उनको समझ या जितनी उनको अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट है। तो यहाँ पे ये सब चीजें कंसिडर करी जाती हैं, which is the good part about this education system है।
12th results are overrated. If
Yes.
anyone who is in 12th and
मतलब
giving
I
their board exam, it's highly
yes.
overrated. Life ki success is not dependent on how much score you got in your 12th.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, right?
I remember मतलब मेरे एक बार फिजिक्स एग्जाम में बहुत कम नंबर आए थे and I was like crying and also one of my friends told me, you know, do you really think कि 2 साल बाद तो ये तेरे को याद रहेगा तेरे 20 में से 14 नंबर आए थे एंड आई वाज लाइक बात तो सही कह रहे लेकिन अभी घर जाके मम्मी को भी तो बता रहा रिजल्ट की क्या आया सो मतलब आई रिमेम्बर ऑल दिस कि कितना
Guys,
स्ट्रेस होता
आज की
था
डेट में जस्ट इमेजिन, मैंने इतनी पढ़ाई करी है, ठीक है, मैं 4 साल की इंजीनियरिंग करी, 2 साल की एमबीए करी, 12 साल का एक्सपीरियंस करा. What I'm doing right now required 14 days of education. 14 days of education and I am building my entire career. अब मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा कि जितना मैंने पहले करा था उसका कोई काम नहीं था, right? मैं अभी जो कर रहा हूँ, it's actually a testament to what I have done. But what I'm saying is कि education in itself is very overrated. You can actually learn a lot more from the books
yes
and a lot of YouTube videos and all the digital content which is available and courses which are available than any education institution. 12th, 11th, कुछ matter नहीं करता as long as you are learning continuously.
yeah next question is from Prasad married for 5 years both are 29 years old should we apply for SOWP and student visa together does applying together can delay the visa process
I don't think so. In fact, what we have heard is that it accelerates the process because it's kind of family coming here. So they there's a थोड़ा बहुत हो सकता है 1-2 महीने ऊपर नीचे हो, but I think it's slightly better if you want to come here together.
what
ये क्या हुआ?
I have no idea ऐसे थोड़ा सा नीचे करो तो सारे ऊपर हो जाते हैं
तो
फटाफट
नीचे नीचे वाले कर लेते हैं because we have less time अभी.
yeah
So let's do last 3 questions. अच्छा, okay.
now you understand it
Yes. Are 40 plus getting student masters admission and visa and how to go about possible like 43 age? Please give some detailed answer. Ravi, 40 plus, it's not impossible, but the chances reduce because you already have so much experience. तो हमें बहुत solid अपना statement of purpose बनाना पड़ेगा, बहुत solid हमें reason देना पड़ेगा, बहुत solid कोई university choose करनी पड़ेगी, and that's the way to get it. But 40 plus में the probability of getting a student visa does reduce purely because you just have so much experience कि कोई भी आप कोर्स करोगे वो ऐसा ही लगेगा कि आप पीआर के लिए कर रहे हो. So just make sure that you are choosing like a master's course, and that would actually help you.
So next question is from Varun. Confused with this city, wife is an IT recruiter, and I'm open to everything. Personally, want to move to Calgary considering housing prices. यार अगर आपकी वाइफ आईटी रिक्रूटर है, you can get a job she can get a job anywhere, and आजकल तो आईटी में तो you can like be in any be in any province and work because remote work है. And I don't think
जहाँ चले जाओगे ना वहीं पे आपकी लाइफ बन जाएगी. मैं अब कितने सारे कैलगरी के लोगों से बात करता हूँ because they are also buying houses. मैं उनसे पहला क्वेश्चन पता है क्या पूछता हूँ? ये नहीं पूछता कि आप कितना घर क्या, ये नहीं. मैं पूछता हूँ कैसा लग रहा है कैलगरी. And I have never heard, and मैंने कम से कम 50-60 लोगों से बात कर ली है पिछले 2 महीने में. I have never heard anyone saying, they always say कि यार मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. मैं ओंटारियो में था पहले. I'm much happier here.
Yeah.
So जहाँ चले जाओगे ना और जहाँ पे आप उसको एक्सेप्ट कर लोगे जगह को, you will like it.
I agree. So Veda is asking CRH 471, 35 years, 2 kids, NOC 4031, study or wait for EE to open?
I would consider study. 1-2 महीने रुक सकते हो because ऐसा कोई भाग नहीं दी स्टडी वीजा, तो you can apply after 1 or 2 months also. So just wait. अभी क्या आता है 2022 का प्लान रिलीज होने वाला है फेब या मार्च में. So let's just see कि immigration plans क्या कहते हैं and then we go from there. But study visa could be a good option.
Yeah.
PNP is not an option for you. You already know that. I think 4031 में PNP नहीं आता है.
Prateek, you got my attention, but you didn't ask your question. Could you share a sample SOP? Alice is asking. So in one of the videos, Navjot actually shared a sample SOP, and बहुत लोग पूछते हैं कि Navjot can help in SOP. To be really honest, हम लोग professionals नहीं हैं. There are people like who write professional SOPs professionally, but मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि just go ahead and consider you are on the immigrant, like someone who accepts visa, like reviews visa, कि आप उनको एक अपनी स्टोरी बता रहे हो ताकि वो आप he can understand your perspective and give you the visa. सो उस पर्सपेक्टिव से सोच के लिखो कि मतलब यू हैव टू कन्विंस द अदर पर्सन कि हाँ भाई मुझे वीजा दो, आई डिजर्व इट.
एंड जो हमने वीडियो बनाई थी उसके अंदर हमने सारा फॉर्मेट बताया था क्या क्या होना चाहिए, व्हाट आर द इंग्रेडिएंट्स. वो ऑब्वियसली यू कैन नॉट कॉपी बिकॉज इट वाज फॉर समवन एल्स, बट डेफिनेटली यू नो एसओपी इज इंपॉर्टेंट एंड वो वीडियो जरूर देखना, उसमें यू विल गेट अ लॉट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन.
Yes.
One last question that we'll take. I'm currently BCom. I want to do finance and accounting. If you want to do finance and accounting, do finance and accounting. You should not choose a course depending on कि you know इसका
क्या चल
इतना
रहा है?
scope है या क्या चल रहा है, ये इसके basis पे मत जाओ, अपने interest के basis पे जाओ, you'll be much happier in life.
No, I'll tell a story on this. So मैंने करनी थी economics honors, but मुझे नहीं मिला admission, मुझे computer science honors. And my mom was like कि हाँ इसका scope बहुत है and wherever in the world you go you will like it. But the first 3 years of graduation I hated what I was doing and मुझे वो नहीं करना था. But मुझे interesting लगा था because I still could understand problem solving मुझे अच्छी लगती थी. But I was really bad at programming and मुझे नहीं मजा आ रहा था. But then MC का एग्जाम दिया, then I thought what I'm gonna do, और then I promised myself कि अगर मैं कुछ काम कर रही हूँ तो मैं अच्छे से करूँगी, नहीं तो उसको कोई point नहीं है करने का. And I'm glad that I made that effort because I like it now. मतलब ऐसा भी होता है.
सोच इकोनॉमिस्ट होती तो
तब क्या हम लोगों को जॉब नहीं मिलती. तो मेरे केस में नहीं आ सकता था फिर.
अरे बड़े सारे इकोनॉमिस्ट हैं यार.
नहीं मतलब not that I'm not saying. So नवजोत मेरे बीच में ये जोक था. So नवजोत was the primary applicant in our case and I was second. तो नवजोत ने कहा था मेरा काम है तुझे कनाडा पहुंचाना, जॉब देना, पहले तेरी जॉब लगनी चाहिए. It's your responsibility.
मैं जब आया था ना तो मैंने सिमरन को बोल दिया था कि देख मैंने आईएलटीएस में सीएलबी 10 ऑलमोस्ट लाया है, उसकी वजह से हमारा पीआर हो गया है, अब तेरे को जॉब सबसे पहले लेनी है. That's how it works. And
मतलब you get a job, like ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता कि you won't get a job, you'll get a job. चाहे अभी नहीं तो मुझे भी टाइम लगा था to get a good job. तो ये सबके साथ होता है. And this you all know मतलब.
चलो एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन करते हैं. तरुणजोत कौर, I have done correspondence in MCom as my education is 54%. I came to know that ICCRC considers last education the most, and also I'm not eligible to apply for university. What should I do? I'm an excess entry 477. 477 is a good score, so I would wait for a couple of 2-3 months and see अगर excess entry draw शुरू होते हैं, जो कि I am hoping कि जल्दी शुरू हो जाएंगे at least second of the year में. 54% might be a problem depending on the university that you are applying to. उनकी cutoffs होती हैं, so just do all your research around universities that accept low percentages. सारी वो research कर लो. But if I were you, I would wait for 2 or 3 months till I have some view on excess entry draws और आ रहे हैं नहीं आ रहे, क्या होने वाला है.
And Tarunjit, just to suggest, because मतलब अगर आप if you decide to go on the study route because आपने correspondence MCom करी है, तो you can मतलब कि अपने SOP में आप लिख सकते हो that you want to do a more like comprehensive in
masters
course, तो that will help you.
Definitely. चलो guys, it's almost 1 hour. I hope you liked it. हम इसको ज़्यादा रेगुलर करेंगे. We are actually thinking कि हमारी जो 2 videos होती हैं उनमें से 1 video becomes a live, and we do smaller videos on Instagram, and then we do 1 video which is either a vlog or an educational video जो informative video होती है. So हम ऐसे करके we are trying to structure. And जो second YouTube channel है जो कि 1 महीने से बन ही रहा है, जो अभी तक बन नहीं पाया है, उसके ऊपर भी हफ्ते में 1 video आएगी. So there'll be 1 live on this channel, there'll be 1 video जो normal vlog या कुछ होता है हमारी लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है वो वाला on this channel, या interviews वगैरह वो on this channel, and then there'll be a finance related video on the new channel.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking to start from Feb-March. तो देखते हैं कितना सही रह पाता है, because अभी टाइम थोड़ा सा कम मिल रहा है to do all these things.
I hope you guys like this and let us know what next वे हम लोग ये student visa ही करने का सोच रहे हैं because a lot of you have a lot of questions which we cannot answer one by one on Instagram. That's why we thought of doing this. I hope you like this and have a good rest of the day for like people who are in Canada. A very good morning and have a great day. For people in India, have a good night.
मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में,
तब तक के लिए bye bye.